Come on, everybody. Alright, so we're live. Mr Reactions should be showing up here very soon. I was just talking to him a little while ago. So just stay tuned. And yeah. But other than that, how's everybody doing this morning? See you there, Shade Darker, Jasmine, Brooke, Vinny, British Bulldog, D Libby, Cato, Byron, Captain Kurt, I seen you. Sorry about the late start, everybody. Jasmine, or not Jasmine, Jessica, what's going on? I see you. Oh man, I'm gonna drop the link down below. Um, Redneck Rebel was up. Kato, what's going on? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm still trying to get him on here. I don't know what he's doing at the moment, so just sit tight. You skipped work? What? What's up, Ed? Yeah, he might be pumping and dumping again. Yeah, give me 1 second, everybody. Trying to figure this shit out, so hold on. Yo, I don't think Mr. Reactions is gonna be joining us. He just told me something happened, so fortunately, it's just gonna be me for right now. But I am gonna drop a link down below just to bring somebody up if you guys want to hop up in here. So give me one moment to do that. Just finished rolling a J, hitting the hay. Yeah, I feel that. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Appreciate the love there, Brooke. I just dropped the link down there below. So if anybody wants to come up. Okay, you got this. How's your morning, Cortex? I'm not doing too bad. I'm just kind of chilling. Hope everybody's doing the same. But I'm gonna get some videos up here. So just in the meantime, I gotta replace the water pump in my truck today. So kind of still got to do some work. That sucks, man. Well, hope you get it figured out. Um, let's see here. What do you guys want to see today? I know I talked to everybody about the back rooms. Yeah, something we could all look into. It's a bit weird, but I can't believe this was actually made, I think, by a 16-year-old. So let me see here. But yeah, check this out, yo.
Sound, camera,
Rolling.
all right, and action. All right, cut. That was good, guys. All right, that was good. I'm thinking we get a wide angle, and then we're done. Okay?
All right. Yeah, cool.
Like
How much further? Like
a little more. A little more.
that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I wouldn't say funny, but it's definitely weird. It's definitely gonna get catch your attention for sure. That's all good, Byron. When you say 10 your time, so that probably what 11 my time.
Hello? Hello?
Chubby Brown.
Hey guys.
Heading to work. Dang it. Or I'd join. Like I said, the link's out there. If you want, you can jump in here, hang out with me. Up to you guys. But we're gonna get into the back rooms. Check that out.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah, so 8:30. Yeah, so technically that'd be like 11 my time.
Whoa.
Check IG though, haha. Morning everyone. Morning Trisha. Let me see here. Oh no, lol. All I can hear from the back rooms is gobble gobble. My biggest fear. Dude, what would you do if you ended up in this situation? His karma for no show. Brooke, something actually like happened. That's why he's not on right now. So don't go that way. Yeah, for real. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you were literally fell out of existence into this area, like, what would you do? What could you do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, Brooke. Something actually like happened, and
Can anybody
I don't
hear
wanna
me?
talk about it.
Hello?
Damn it.
Appreciate that, Brooke. Do space. Yep. That'd be such an uncomfortable spot.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Cortex, did you see the last couple shorts that I posted? Big news from Leroy and Bourbon. No, I did not, but I'll check them out after this, though. So, yeah. We'll get through this video, and that's what I'll do. I'll check them out right after. I was trying to get that in before a show, but We'll miss him today. At least he'll know we'll be thinking of him. Appreciate that, Brooke. Yeah, like I said, he's currently going through something at the moment. I don't really want to talk about it unless he's comfortable talking about it. But yeah. But otherwise, let's check this out, everybody.
What the hell?
That'd be such a weird sight. Like,
What the hell?
forget that.
Don't move.
Like, what would you do? Wait, whoa, hold up. Oh, Burden. Wait, Leroy and Burden, are they actually going to work together? Yeah, you put Bourbon, but I think that's probably because text speech, right? I would find the smallest room and sit with my back on the wall and not follow the arrows. Yeah, absolutely. Hope he is good. He's all right. He's just yeah. I'll just say he's all right for now. He'd be screwed because there's no way to charge the phone if it goes dead. Flashlight, lol. Yeah. Sent Captain Kurt links to Cortex. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check those out for sure. Just from what I've seen from the screenshots and the thumbnails, I'm actually pretty excited for that. It said don't move, lol. Definitely move. 100% move, dude. I just got the freaking chills. Yeah, no kidding. But I mean, like, what would you do against that? I mean, listen to those noises it's making. Man, forget that, dude. All right. Whole new meaning to runaway love. Yeah. Hold on a second, everybody. He's texting me at the moment. All right, so the reason why Mr. Reactions ain't here, he was at the gas station and somebody backed into his car. So just to let y'all know, I mean, he's all right. He's okay. Definitely a shitty situation. So hell no, nope. Appreciate the love there, Brooke. Miss Luck, how long do you plan to be live the stream? Uh, Probably about an hour. No negativity in our vicinity. Absolutely right, Brooke. Fortunately, the only way to test is if such a Q-dimensional space is linked to one's consciousness is to willingly suppress one's perceptions, close eyes, and plug ears. Yeah, not for me. If either sense still works as normal, the space is compromised and willpower can be applied to functionally after the planar space within. Wall Vinny, Pansy, the bastards, Fender Bender, oh no, yeah. I like creepy stuff, but not this. Oh damn, happens to the best of us. Same misreactions and love. Misreactions love, absolutely. Clay's okay and non-driving idiots. Yeah, it's shitty, but okay, I'll stay and go pharmacy after. Whiplash claim. I mean, I don't know whether if he was pumping gas or if he was in the car or not, but somebody backed into him. They cracked the bumper. All right, here we go, everybody. Yeah, but like I said, after this video, I'll check those other ones out, Brooke. At least C is good. Cars can be fixed, absolutely. 100%. Still, it's shitty, though. People need to watch where they're going. Absolutely, Brooke. Dude, this is so weird, man.
Holy shit. What the fuck is this place?
So, like, in the back rooms, right? So, picture like an office space, a hotel, or a hospital. You know how you get lost in like a really big building, like an office building, or like a really big building. And like when you look down the hallway, or it keeps going and going and going. That's basically the back rooms. It just keeps going. Just got in here. What are we watching? Been trying to catch up with chat. Never a fun way to start the day, Gur. Yeah, I know, D Libby. I don't think he's lurking, Brooke. I mean, if he is, definitely much love to him. Nope. This is a cool ass place they filmed this in. It's actually a lot of this was actually animated, if I'm not mistaken. I think by like a 16-year-old. Some freaky shit. How did you find this? This is actually a really popular video. It's called The Backrooms Found Footage. But yeah, it's like it keeps going and going and going. Like there's no end to the back rooms. It's like a different dimension in a sense. Like when you go to the back rooms, there's things there that you can't even like explain. They're just kind of there. They don't have to make any sort of sense. They're just there. Unreal Engine is crazy. Yeah. The never ending circle. And I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. I said if. Yeah. Oh, I see. This shit gives me anxiety. Yeah, especially when something's literally looking for you. Bro, nah, I would have to roll up shit and it's trippy. Oh, nurse. LOL.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real.
Not the rope in the trash can. Could you imagine that going to like a completely different area and then going right back where you ran away from a monster? Like, what would you do? I'm sure anxiety would have to set in immediately right there. Sniff him out. 8 ball. What's fucked up is it looks like the Mall of America's basement. I wouldn't know what that looks like. I'm sure pretty freaky. Right, exactly, Kato. I'd be so mad at this point. Monster need to watch out. Yeah. Well, I mean, look at that thing. How do you explain that thing? Man. Man. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Looks like one of them motherfuckers off Men in Black, but hulked up. I mean, if you actually go back to look at the thing, like, look at this shit, dude. Look at that thing. And, like, the camera falls down the chute. Like, watch this. Like, you literally see the thing grab the guy. I mean, look at that. What would you do against that? What would you do? Jump scares, fuck. It stalks you, driven ever by its hate, not of you, not of the living, but of sense or reason or reality, as it has eternally been denied. But I mean, look at that thing, dude. Like, it looks like a stick man, like rebar that's made its own form of like a person, kind of. It's trippy looking. Backrooms too. If I'm not mistaken, there is actually a movie being made about it. I don't know if it's either a movie or a series, but one of the two. Yeah, never mind. It's definitely got more going on than I thought. Heart attack at this moment. Yeah, absolutely. Kato, if I was staring face to face with this thing, I would have dropped dead right there, right immediately. No question. I don't even think it would have killed me. I think my heart would have stopped right there. But you literally look at the thing grab him. Like, there's his body right there. Like, what did it do to him? I'd probably just take myself out before finding out how that would end. Yes. Appreciate the love there, Brooke. Facts. Thanks for sharing. That was cool. Maybe it's friendly. That don't look very friendly, British Bulldog. Whatever it's doing, homie here, it don't look very good. I mean, yeah. He's screaming, so that can't be good. Shared it out. I appreciate that, Brooke. Yikes. Yeah, most definitely. Like that can't be good. And like the way this, like, you know, the hole or shoot or whatever you want to call it, like, even if he did jump, I think he would have died regardless. But I think I would have rather died than deal with whatever happened right there. Because you see the camera goes like plummeting to earth. So that wasn't actually him that came plummeting down to earth. That was the camera. The camera fell down the chute. He didn't. Whatever that thing was grabbed him. He dropped the camera. I have to get moving. Hope y'all have a great day. Much love. Appreciate you there, Rachel. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, he did a good job. This is years old. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so like if you look at the title, it says found footage on the top. Okay, now you gotta show something else cool. Uh, so you say something else. Are you talking about more of the back rooms, or you want me to show you something else, like video wise? Because I'm gonna bring up the live that, or the videos that Captain Kurt had with Burden and Leroy. So give me a second here. Better stay away from Kato. Yeah, really. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go, everybody.
I think
Oh, hold on.
2016.
Okay, that's like really like quiet for some reason.
No. That dog, Eminem could completely make a stand part two. I think Eminem died in 2016. That guy there's not Marshall. And the new guy that's always like, that's not, that it's like Joe Biden, bro. He's always like this.
I dozed off. I heard Burden and Leroy. Laughed my ass off and woke up.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, everyone thinks you're fucking far-fetched. So I'm over here working on my project myself. All right, cool. Send me something. I'll put another verse out. I'll help you out. I'll take it, man. I'll take all the help I can get.
Oh my god, is that what I think that means?
Completely make a stand part two. Yeah.
Yo.
Yo. Oh,
If they actually do collab,
what, down here? Hell no. And like these fucking in like Ohio and shit where that train went off the tracks and shit. Yeah. Fucking Ohio stunk before the tap water got bad. I love Ohio. I was born, assholes.
oh my god.
Yo, fucking legends are made in Ohio. Yeah, they are. You know what they do? They move. Dude, let me ask you this. The reason I say fuck.
What's
Ohio,
up, Jamie?
I spent a year in
I see you over there.
Ohio.
I'm gonna drop the link back in the chat. y'all want to hop up in here, more than welcome to. This is an open panel.
That's the end of the fucking
So
story.
here we go.
Fuck Fairborn, Ohio. Fuck Ohio, dude.
Yo, I thought that shit was going somewhere, bro.
No, it did go somewhere. It went home.
I was about to ask you. This is a long story, but yeah. Yo, oh yeah, there is poison in tap water now.
I actually didn't know that, Burns fan Jen.
And like these
I'll have to check that out.
shit where that train went off the tracks and shit.
Alright. Let's see what we got here.
Story? Nah, it's over. It's done.
Yeah, it's over.
Nice. All right, well,
Yes, Leroy is going to be on Burns' new album, and Burns is going to be on Leroy's new album. Oh, no shit. I'll have to definitely check that out.
Follow me. Hey, man. So I'm gonna work on get tomorrow.
Cortex, I want if you just got just in a quick meeting at the moment. Okay.
I'm dissing you. I'm about to call you in a little bit.
I love it.
All right.
I love it. Holla. I have a piece.
Yeah, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Follow me. That's how cool I am. You can bring 6 gallons through TSA. It doesn't count as carry-up. 16 out. Wait, what? 6 gallons of what?
All right, yeah, I'll check that out.
You can bring liquid through an airport.
Let's see what we got here in the chat. Much love, fam. Catch y'all a little later. Gotta run some errands. Much love, everyone. Much love, Kato. Hope to see you again soon. But take it easy there, Kato. They have worked together already. Yeah, see, Captain Kurt, I didn't know that. But I might have to check it out for sure. See, like, I'm not really too familiar with Leroy, but I'm more familiar with Burden. But I never knew these two worked together. So, yeah, that's going to have to be a reaction video. Speaking of reaction videos, we got to catch up on a lot. We've been doing so many panels lately. We just kind of like forgot about them. But we'll definitely be coming back with reaction videos for sure. I vote Captain Kurt reaction, jump up and join Cortex. Captain Kurt's probably at work right now. Is there more backrooms videos? Yeah, there's actually a lot more. Miss Luck morning. Look at that. Jamie showing the love already in the morning, everybody. Everybody show love to Jamie. But yeah, that's really dope though. I'm gonna tell Mr. Reactions about that. Oh yeah, it is afternoon for you, sorry. Please show some love and support, hitting that like button, subscribe. Appreciate the love there, Jamie. Thanks so much. Like I said, shout out to Jamie, everybody. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean that's super dope, man. I'd love to see what else they got coming up as far as their music and their albums. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm a newbie to Leroy. I don't really know much about Leroy. The only thing I really heard about Leroy is through Upchurch when they hung out together with Chad Arms. I think it was Chad Arms. I'm still in bed, lol. Man, I wish I was in bed. So yeah, how's it going, everybody? How you guys doing this morning? No negativity in our vicinity. Absolutely. What up, yo mean girl? Burns fan Jen. Leroy's got tons of music with many. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Like I said, I'm just not familiar with him. Like the only time I've ever really heard of Leroy is through Upchurch. Struggle, Jilly, Burden, Church, the list goes on. Shake and bake. Slide under this house. Wait, what? What do you mean sliding under a house? dropping the link again down in the chat if anyone wants to come up. So what do y'all want me to? What do you guys want me to put up on screen? I'll put up anything. Adam, are we doing blind dates today with Jamie? I don't know. Are we? Main girl. Music right. Alright, hold up. Something funny. Haha, I like Leroy's music. Jamie once again showing the love. Alright, so I've just been requested by Brooke here. I want to bring this up on screen. Alright, here we go, y'all.
Positive vibes, that's all that I know. We vibe well, yeah. Wouldn't you say so? Oh, when it storms, we'll just jump in puddles, 'cause we know the sun is bound to come, whether it's now or tomorrow. The rain does help others from seeing us cry our sorrows, but we still got to inspire those tears more. Positive vibes, positive vibes, that's all we know. Positive vibes.
Alright, what's everybody think? Put down in the chat. You think this song's fire, everybody? Let me know. Sorry about that, though. I had to plug my phone in. It was dying. I'm at like 4%. That's older. Haha. I was just trying to break silence. Think I'm going to bed. Alright, take it easy there, Jen. Appreciate you stopping by. Good night, Jen. Yeah, it's something I could chill to. Jamie says fire. Good morning, nap time. Yeah. Everybody's getting up. I'm going to bed. That's usually me too. Like I said, that work vampire life, man. No problem, Cortez. Positive vibes, y'all. Absolutely. Top Gear run out Alabama. So when it comes down to music, everybody, I've been talking, and as far as like music, I think we're gonna have to like stop doing the cue the music, bro. As far as like mainstream music, because it's not doing too well on our channel. We keep getting taken down for that, and we really got to minimize on the the interruptions for the live. But with that being said, though, I mean, we'll still cue the music, just it won't be like mainstream music. And if we do music, it's gonna be like very like we're gonna be pausing a lot more often than usual. It's a comedy. It's always only positive vibes here. Strikes are ridiculous. Yeah, they are. Hey, pray for Michigan State School. Absolutely, Ed. I heard about that. Um, yeah, typically this isn't how I'd normally start the live with with the channel, but unfortunately, like I said, Mr Reactions kind of had a bit of an oopsie whoopsie with somebody else. Not his fault, but somebody else's fault. So it is what it is for now. Typically I would have just, ran it on my channel. I would have probably played video games or something. But everything kind of just happened last second. So apologize for that, everybody. But yeah, I mean, you guys want me to put something else on the screen? Let me know down in the chat. If you want to see something cute, then my last short only 1,200 views in half hour. I'll check that out. All right, here we go, everybody.
Happy Valentine's. Right?
Aw. All right, about to go into this house. Much love, peoples. Yeah, take care there, Vinny. Yeah, she's definitely a happy puppy.
Happy Valentine's.
Definitely a happy puppy right there.
Right?
That's awesome, Miss Luck. Well, showed up to shift, but no one answering, so maybe a free day. Doubt I'll get that lucky. Haha. Yeah, usually I'm not that ever lucky, but I hope so, Brooke. Unfortunately, Friday night I'm not going to be able to go live because I got mandatory overtime at work. So unless they change that, Friday night I won't be going live. Maybe during the day, but Saturday I'll definitely go live. Love you too, Jamie. Shout out to Vinny, everybody. If you haven't, go subscribe to Vinny BMF. Just my part-time doggy. Well, I hope you get lucky. Yeah, me too. Let me see here. Oh shoot. Um. Hmm. Appreciate the shout out there, Jamie. So y'all want to see Resident Evil 4? I hear they're doing a remake of that, so I'll put that up on screen. I thought it was rather interesting. Resident Evil 4. Can't wait for it. What's up, Brooke?
Hello, hello. What are you doing?
Just chilling. What are you doing?
Playing hooky, I guess.
Playing hooky? Oh man. Oh man.
Uh,
Ooh, I'm telling.
hey, I'm still getting paid. I don't care.
Give me 1 second here. Yeah, so like I said, they're doing a remake for Resident Evil 4. I'm pretty excited for it. Can't wait. What's going on, little Jeffrey?
Condor 1 to roost. I've located baby eagle.
Here we go. Oh man.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
I can't wait.
You should definitely do a countdown until
If
that
I could
happens.
just forget what happened that night.
Yeah.
Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to come out the 24th. It's next month. That's gonna be sick. F my life. I guess I should get out of bed and get this water pump in my truck. Yeah, that might be a good idea there, Shade. If y'all want to see something really wild, though, hold up. There's another game that I'm also waiting for.
Come to me. After years of work,
Man,
a
we're being
group of
stuck, lol.
scientists managed
Yeah.
to tap into the noosphere, the Earth's informational field.
Yep, Doctor Shade.
An achievement comparable at best to the conquest of space.
Don't want the innocent to suffer? Then help me find the culprit.
And who the fuck are you?
And what do we have a decade later? The Zone, in our image, after our likeness.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, graphics are phenomenal. I can't wait.
My men are still lying out there, and I can't even bear it.
Bloodsucker. Oh god. Looks fucking good. Yeah, it really does. Good. Hope you're doing well. Richard Helton, what is going on, my dude?
Shot by loners, thrown off a cliff, torn apart by dogs.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You cannot kill
Doing good.
God.
Working as Mr Reactions.
Just
Not here. No, he's not.
like you cannot get rid of the sky up above. I am blind, but it is you who cannot see.
2023. I really hope they don't delay the game. They've delayed that game a few times. Appreciate the love there, Brooke.
Now you play some gaming streams. Is it just Resident Evil, or do you do other games too?
Oh, I do have plenty of other games. I just got done finishing Resident Evil 8 not too long ago. I'm just trying to
my
like put all the
5-year-old
games.
knows games better than I do. That's sad.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like put the games like under my belt. Like I've already played through them.
Dude, my kid's mastered a few of them. Even Cuphead. That's crazy. He's 5.
Wait, Cuphead?
Yeah, dude. Cuphead.
Oh my god. Man, Cuphead.
I like the
That's
show,
a nutty one. Yeah, Cuphead is like insane. I forgot about that game.
Yeah, my 5-year-old has mastered it like twice.
That's insane. There's another one I want to show everybody here. Space Marine 2. Another one that I'm looking forward to. Appreciate the love there, Jamie.
Company, come on! This is first platoon! We've lost the square! We can't hold it!
So badass. Man. Oh. Whew. The cinematic is so awesome. I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Angels.
They look pretty decent.
Man.
PlayStation.
Man. Yeah. That's definitely one that I'm looking forward to for sure. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like my thing, everybody. Like as far as like me and Mr. Reactions, yeah, we do a lot of the music stuff, but like on my end, I play a lot of video games. So, oh, hold on here. I still can't believe you said your kid's 5?
Yeah, dude.
That's insane, man. I've never even played it, but I've heard so much about that game being hard.
Oh yeah, he's mastered that. He's done Unraveled, the first one,
For
second
sure,
one.
Jamie.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, I'm more of like an FPS player.
Oh yeah, he's got a, well, his dad has a PS, but yeah.
Here's another one I want to play right here. It's called Starship Troopers Extermination. If you're familiar with the movies, this will be all familiar to you. Good morning, Brandy. How are you doing? Yeah, I think this one looks pretty good.
Now I have to say something. I've seen people stream on StreamYard their games, and I've seen what is the other one? Streamlab or whatever.
Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah, and I prefer StreamYard definitely for games. Just my opinion.
No, I gotta go Streamlabs all the way.
To see what? Well, maybe it's just their system. I don't know, but it's all glitchy and it's awful.
It all depends on the system. So when you say system, like, are you talking about a computer? Or are you talking about like a console?
I'm not sure. It could be either or, but yeah, when he would play, it all glitch. But then when he did it through my StreamYard, it didn't glitch.
I've never played a game through StreamYard. Here's another one. It's gonna be pretty nutty right here. It's called 6 Days in Fallujah.
My name is Jason Kyle. I was a sergeant with Lima Company, 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines. On November 9th,
Mr.
2004,
Reactions had
I entered the city with
I
12
can't really
Marines
call it
plus
an
myself.
accident, but somebody backed
And by
into
November
his car
13th,
at a
I was
gas
down to 4
station.
Marines and myself.
He's not having a really good
6 Days in
morning right
Fallujah
now.
recreates stories from the battle based on eyewitness accounts.
One squad has already walked down this alley, so we're just like walking down pretty confidently, and like
This
these
is gonna
guys
be a
just
really
open up.
nutty game right here.
There's one in the alley! There! I got you. Alley looks clear. Go right, on it. Watch out! Suppressing fire!
That was the go command. One tap issues orders to your team based on what you're pointing at. Pin enemies in place with suppressive fire while you flank.
This is going to be based in Fallujah. I mean, really, it's in the title. 6 Days in Fallujah. They were clearing rooms and going through like entire towns. Yeah, it was a bad time during that time.
Hold your
A lot
fire.
of casualties. A lot of different rooms.
Order your team to stack on a door.
Reach it. Open the door. On it.
The go command makes it as easy to direct your team as it is to fire your weapon.
Peachy, wait, what? Peachy
Go, go,
Keen,
go.
Jelly Bean, I'm good, thanks. So, what makes this game insane right here is nothing will ever be familiar. Like, you can go and play through this game, and every time you play it, it's going to be different. The enemy placement, the scenery, the environment. Like, you could literally go into a building and the whole, like, basically the whole layout would be completely different. Like, it's going to be brand new, like as if you were just going to Fallujah as a real soldier, clearing out rooms for the first time. And each experience will be a new experience. It's all randomly generated.
The person who goes in first is never wrong. They have the most to fear.
And as soon as I walk in, I see a machine gun right in front of my face, maybe 10 feet, 15 feet from me.
Every time we would go into one of those buildings, you never know what to expect.
You don't know the layout of the house until you get in there. And then you still don't know it until you go all the way through it.
Room clearing, house clearing, it's different every single time.
Marines and soldiers never knew what was waiting for them behind the next door. And if you want a realistic experience, neither can you. 6 days in Fallujah reshapes the battlefield every time you play.
That is insane.
Each room, each building, even the entire neighborhood is generated procedurally. Every map is a new map. So just like actual combat, you'll never know what to expect.
You hear that? Out there. What's that door? Yep. Covered.
I mean, this just goes to show you how far games have really come.
Contact! We got contact! Get my back! Go, 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 go! Down there! Look out!
My son, he had his first birthday while we were in Fallujah. I want to take a picture. So I wrote "Happy Birthday, JJ" on a piece of cardboard and I held it up. That was the most difficult day I had there. It dawned on me, it's like, I can't die on my kid's birthday. That's all I thought about all day long, was dying on my kid's birthday.
I mean, look how realistic that looks. That is fucking insane, dude.
On me! Let's do this.
This game got a lot of heat for it being, like, how realistic it actually is. Like, it was a lot of controversy compared, like, or not compared, but into making it, from what I've heard. Like, they actually had to delay this game a few times because it was like, whoa, this is a little too real.
Room's clear. Good here. Come with me. Good. Keep a lookout. Right. What's that?
I couldn't even imagine.
On our left! Who's there? Step out! Salim, next sick!
So just think, you know, you have this Marine, you're amped up.
I like
you
it.
got all this adrenaline going through. You kick that door down and it's like family of four. And I'm talking to the dad. I'm like, dude, like, why are you still here? He's like,
عن طريق التلفزيون طلع بقة هذا اياد علاوي كان رئيس الوزراء قال ابو مصعب الزرقاوي موجود في الفلوجه وراح احنا نهجم وناخذه.
فلذلك الفلوجه نقدر نقول من بيئه العمليات طلعت.
وعائلتي وعائله ابويا الله يرحمه طلعت. فابويا بقى راد يبقى قال ما اطلع.
تعرف اهل الفلوجه القدماء ايه يعني هاي بالنسبه لهم عار بانه يطلع محتل جاي ويطلع من.
See, like, it may be too realistic, but I actually like dig these kind of games. Just for like scenarios and like planning and whatnot. It's I don't know. I feel like, you know, when it comes down to like real life, I actually can like run the scenario in my head over and over and over. If I were ever in a situation that involved me house clearing, room clearing, all that type of stuff, you know, it helps you engage your mind and what would you do in a real life scenario. But now, that being said, I mean, even though a real life scenario, you can plan for a lot of it, but you still don't really know what you're actually going to do. Especially when you get adrenaline pumping.
قال ما اطلع هذا ابقى. قال اموت.
And I actually play like a lot of different tactical shooters like Insurgency Sandstorm, Zero Hour, Ground Branch. That's to name a couple. There's quite a few other ones out there. Arma's a big one. Squad.
اموت هنا يابا اطلع.
Escape from Tarkov a little bit, but there's so many cheaters on Escape from Tarkov, I don't even bother playing it anymore. Yeah, 6 days in Fallujah, everybody. So, Brooke, what do you got going on today since you're playing hooky?
Well, I mean, I only have an hour and a half to play hooky, but I just grabbed all my studio stuff, and I'm going to set up my studio so I can get back into doing my thing again. That's about it. Now you really got me wanting to go play a game, damn it, to be honest, but I really got to get my studio. So if I don't, then I won't get it done until the weekend.
Oh, man. Well.
Yeah, Jamie likes to keep me on my toes. Shout out to Jamie. She is real.
Absolutely. Hashtag Jamie is real. Matter of fact, hold up.
Speaking of that person, I don't really want to give her names.
There we go.
But yeah, she's
We
been
need to
on
start a
one here
fundraiser
lately.
to get Cortex a VR headset. He would love it, and then he can review it for everyone.
Oh my god. That'd be great,
mean-
because I did that with my grandma, and I'll tell you what, I'll never do it again. And that's
Man.
on God. I will never do it
On
again.
God. Deadass.
Especially their grandma, dude, who's 74 now. Yeah, we were blitzed and we were playing, and it was not good. She's mean.
Oh, man. I couldn't even imagine.
Oh yeah, I was a punching bag.
Oh, man.
Like, you can't really move, and if you move, you're afraid you're gonna fall. So it doesn't matter what you do, you just gotta stand there.
There was this one game that I was watching. It was called Scorn. Y'all ever heard of the game Scorn? It's fucking weird. Like everything in the environment's made out of like flesh.
There's a show that I watched, and it was about like a fungus that started, and they started
Talking
just
about The
bombing
Last of
everything.
Us?
Yeah.
Yep, I've been watching it.
Like, that shit could be real, dude. Like, and that's
Well,
what's
it actually
really
is
weird.
real.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Cortex, thank you
it's
for
just,
love.
yeah.
You're the best, absolutely. That game is weird, 100%. Are you talking about Scorn? Jamie is real, absolutely.
Hey, Brandy.
When does this game come out? Which one are you talking about? Captain Kirk. I just read 6 Days in Fallujah was shelved and won't come back. Is it really? I heard they brought it back out. Yeah, I could be wrong, but said initial release day is 2023. I know they did shelve it at one point. They still got a website up. I'm looking at it right now. Hold up. Because I do remember it being shelved for a little bit, and then they were talking about bringing it back. But here's the website of it right now.
That would suck if they show like that kind of stuff and then it not ever like happen. That would suck.
Wait, what's that?
Like if they would show like advertise a game and then it never happened. That would suck.
Oh, that happens all the time, and it sucks when it does. It's either pushed back with like delays or they just don't release it. Yeah, hold up. Let me look here. The controversial first-person shooter 6 Days in Fallujah has slipped to an apparent 2023 release date with no official announcement. 6 Days in Fallujah, the one canceled shooter that aims to depict the Second Battle of Fallujah, has apparently missed its announced release window of late 2022. Yeah, so it emerged in 2009, then they shut down in 2011. So, yeah, they even still got a Steam page. It just says to be announced, so I don't think they actually shelved it, though. Brandy said you sound sweet. You should come to my panel. But yeah, I'm looking at it right here. It just says to be announced.
That sounds like my wedding day. Never gonna happen.
Man. Yeah. I don't know. I really hope they don't shelve it, but if they do, I'm gonna be very, very sad. This looks like a really, really good game.
I feel like I'm the only one with the Nintendo 64 still, man. That sucks.
I don't have a Nintendo 64, but I do have emulators on my computer, so I could still play it.
See, I got Zelda 007.
GoldenEye, man. They're actually remaking GoldenEye for Xbox.
Rampage.
From what I heard. Rampage, that's the shit.
I always
right
called
there.
it Reptar, though, dude.
But here's that game scoring, everybody. This shit's wild.
Decayed. A grisly nightmare of macabre perception. Greetings. I'm your host, Doug Bradley, and I invite you to join me as we explore Scorn's mesmerizing labyrinth of odd forms and somber tapestries. You awake in the middle of a desolate hellscape filled with biomechanical contraptions, part flesh, part machine. An industrial civilization now lying in decay and ruin. A hidden fauna sleeps within the underbelly of the world, wanting nothing more than to be left undisturbed. Scorn has been carefully crafted with great attention to detail. Everything is focused on building a specific atmosphere, from a unique organic ecosystem to an unsettling soundscape created by Ethek and Lustmord. Scorn has no dialogue, so most of the storytelling comes from the environment, discovering the ever-present symbiotic relationships and how things are connected. equips you with the tools to progress. While there is shooting within the game, Scorn is not a shooter. Every encounter must be carefully considered. A wrong choice could be deadly. I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the twisted world of Scorn. The team at Ebb Software can't wait for you to uncover the secrets of this unique world as you experience Scorn firsthand this October. Are you prepared to unravel your inner self within Scorn's world of horror?
Yeah. This game was literally just, I don't even know what to say about it. Kurt Capkurt's video is just in case we run out of games, haha. Well,
Dude, he's got one where a guy is on a forklift and he's
Alright, let me see what we got here. Hold up.
it's the first one I think I sent. That shit's great. And yes, Jamie, the 8-ball said it. I shook it.
He looks like he's gonna tip out of that thing.
A little bit. I ain't gonna lie. He does look like he's about to tip out of it.
Shout out, Captain. You're
Definitely
great.
shout out Captain Kurt. I want to see what the other one you had over here was.
It was his reaction, I believe.
Oh yeah, we've already watched that one.
Yes, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I meant to hit the other short, but it had laughing faces on it. But either way, shout out to Captain Kurt.
Definitely. Let's see here.
Now, how'd you find that backroom thing? Or like
Background
site,
what?
I should say. The backroom.
Oh, you mean the videos?
Mm-hmm.
So those kind of blew up on the internet for a little bit. So hold up. I'll bring that up in a minute. All right. Oh, yeah, he's a 17-year-old now. Yeah, he did all this at 16 years old.
Wow.
So you seen the first one, the found footage one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On July 2nd, 1988, the ASID research facility tested its low proximity magnetic distortion system for the third time. Details regarding the results of the experimentation have not yet been released. During a press conference held in April,
This is like an explanation video of like how the backrooms were created. It was like a company that basically made this machine that created a Q space, like Byron said. So this Q space was like a infinite space, like it keeps generating new areas. But like the natural person could literally fall into the back rooms and not even know where they're at. So this is how it was like created.
Like the Jigsaw.
Appreciate the love there, Jamie. What's that?
Like Jigsaw.
Pretty much. This is where the back rooms like they formed. Yeah.
Have you ever seen like the places that you can rent out that are like game rooms in each room?
I believe so. Here's the next video. The back rooms. This kind of explains why the back rooms were a thing, like why they were created to begin with. I think this is another video of them actually being created. Thus the back rooms. I don't know if it was like the government or like a company made it. And they just made this like area that you don't really know if it ends or if it, it's just kind
See,
of...
I wouldn't do it alone, but I would do it with a group of people.
What, to go through the back rooms?
Heck yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing though. The way the back rooms works is like the company and the government, I mean, they kind of go in as a group, but like the normal person kind of falls into it. So like one day you could be enjoying your day and you just happen to
And then
fall
wake
into the
up to,
floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or get kidnapped, yeah.
I don't know about getting kidnapped, but you would definitely probably get like attacked by something.
You gotta go with the storyline.
So these are like all missing people that probably ended up in the back rooms. Like I said, this was all done by a 16-year-old. The whole concept. Yeah, pretty much. Literally some Area 51, Area 52 type shit for sure. So this is what I was talking about. They go in like chem suits or biohazard suits. It's like a group. They don't really know what they're walking into. Like the whole landscape or area is like completely unknown.
So, now it's like this worldwide or like just in, yeah.
I don't know. See that? I don't even know. There's not
That'd be
really
cool to
much
know
known
that.
about the back rooms. So, like, the guy that got, like, grabbed by that monster thing, I think this is what happened to that guy. That's my theory on it.
This makes no sense. This wasn't in the last report.
I don't exactly know what happened to the dude, but don't look good. You don't look like he's doing too well.
It's organic. Be some kind of fungus.
Welcome to the Project KV-31 Research and Development Team. In this short, informative video, you will be briefed on the required protocol in regard to Project KV-31, as well as receive an overview of future development plans.
Yeah, so they're going over, like,
what is Project
stuff that's going on
KV-31?
with the back rooms, like it was a project.
Project KV-31 pertains to the study and development of the async low-proximity magnetic distortion system. For the sake of convenience, you may hear your peers refer to the project under any of the following titles: the machine, the door, the back rooms, the complex, hallways. Unauthorized usage of these terms outside of the async research facility is strictly prohibited. Reach the threshold without guided supervision. Never enter the complex alone. All expeditions are to be comprised of no fewer than 3 individuals.
Have a good one. Yes, this is like where they kind of like go in as a group. This video is trippy. Like, you think the other ones are trippy. This one's definitely trippy.
Yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago. We're not doing anything about it now. I mean, do you really think that there's actually affecting in this situation? I mean,
notice that they got a line, like a guiding line to, like, lead them back to the entrance. You see the guy that's in the front?
Right.
Just watch what happens to him.
Going north.
Well, the guy right here, anyway.
Guys, do you hear this?
Like, he hears people.
Hey guys, do you hear this? Hey! Guys. Guys?
So the back rooms literally tricked him into going there. They don't even know where he is now. So it's like the back rooms like separate him from the group. So now he's isolated. He doesn't know where his team is. He's just there alone.
George?
That's fucked up.
Morgan!
Talk about a total freak out moment right there. Like, what would you do? You go in with a team of 4 guys. You walk into a room because you think you hear people, like, talking. And then those 3 guys that you were with all of a sudden disappear. And you're all of a sudden alone. What would you do?
I would yell, "Hey, you guys!" That's what I would do. Like, I mean, what are you
Hey, you
supposed to do?
guys.
I don't want to play no more.
Right. No kidding. I mean, talk about especially being in a hazmat suit. I mean, I feel like you would get very claustrophobic.
Not just claustrophobic, but you would, I mean, like anything that you do here or whatever, you're going to be like sketchy of, and then like you're not going to have full vision. Like,
No,
so yeah,
not at
like,
all. You're gonna have a
yeah.
respirator over your face on top of a hazmat suit. I mean,
So whatever, like even whatever movement your own self is, plus whatever your own like self is like fearing, it's just gonna worse. Like
oh
you're just
yeah.
gonna freaking like be in like fetal position by the end of it. Swear.
Oh, absolutely. Dan's finally alone. Wait, what? PMSF. What? If that's like an acronym, I don't know what you mean by that at the end.
All right, Jamie, that's what I said. I said I would definitely go if it wasn't alone, but
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Forget that. You gotta think this machine generated this whole area. You don't know what's
touche.
in there lurking around.
You better have depends on.
Yeah. He's already freaking out right now. Like some rooms are darker than others. You can't even. Oh, piss myself fucking laughing. I don't know about that. Now, mind you, the entire time you're in the back rooms, like the lights there on the ceiling, they're fluorescent lights. They have a constant buzz. That's all you would be hearing throughout this area. It would literally drive you insane. Oh, we got Byron. What up, Byron?
Not much.
We were just talking about the back rooms. We're watching the informational video.
I
feel so privileged.
What'd you say, Brooke?
I said I feel so privileged.
Yeah, this whole area, I feel like your insanity would manifest so hardcore. Like you wouldn't know what to trust.
You should never trust anything anyway, to be honest.
I mean,
always expect the unexpected.
In an area like this, though, for sure, Like, look at how out of place everything is. Like, there's just steps and guardrails there for whatever reason. This machine generated an entire area, not for a specific construction or like a blueprint. It's there. What was that? What is that? What do you think, Byron?
Something broken.
Yeah.
It would be my initial presumption that it is the detritus remains of some kind of automated probe or sensor machine that was sent in a previous expedition in an attempt to either map the area within these back rooms and was located by one of the native denizens of that space and thus destroyed, or it is the cast up detritus of the interior of this chamber having been moved around within the Q-dimensional space, and something that was part of the environment got destroyed within the realignment of that space, but it wasn't cleaned up swiftly enough because another sentient denizen, temporarily at least, was brought to within the environment.
So you think like one of the entities destroyed it? It was like a drone?
More than likely, at least that would be
Yeah.
my initial automatic assumption, particularly if I am one of the, I guess you might say, use the term from the SCP Foundation. If I was a D-class personnel sent
Yeah.
in, I would assume an MTF team had already gone in ahead of time to try and map this region, and that was one of their devices destroyed.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they try to do like a bunch of different tactics to try to map out the area, but even when you try to map out the area, you're going to run into something and probably not make it out. Miss Lux says, just a puzzle, 300 pieces. That was a deep understanding what this could be. Impressive.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, it looks like some busted electronics. It's just a nutty concept altogether. For those who don't know, and Byron can even like attest to like what I'm saying, but this is literally like basically being stuck in like a hospital building or a hotel building or even a school or some sort of like big office building, you know, a really big area that just doesn't end. But without the furniture, you're just kind of going through it over and over and over. I wouldn't say necessarily a cycle because it's going to keep going and you'll probably go back to the same area. But with all the entities and everything that's going on in the area, it's untelling like whether you'll actually return or, I mean, case in point, like when the team separated from this guy, you know, you heard people talking. And as soon as he separated, the team separated from him and they couldn't even hear him yelling at him. So,
well, and consider with environments like those you've mentioned, hospitals or office buildings, or even a school or even a prison. These are institutional settings that are oftentimes constructed under the architectural design scheme known as brutalism. In brutalism, it is not the furniture, it is not the furnishings and the trappings of that kind of environment that tend to stand out in one's mind. It is the blank, flat, effectively functional, institutional nature of those locations which most people find unsettling and unnerving. How best to make some place like that feel even more unnerving? Take away the trappings of human comfort and functionality. Strip them bare to floors, ceilings, lightings, and walls. And what you are left with is the cavernous space that remains as a part of the fundamental structure itself. Strip it of all those niceties, and the only thing you're left with is a space in which you only inhabit with thoughts and ideas. And those thoughts and ideas, if they take solid, tangible form, are not likely to be the best representations of what we can project onto the space itself. It will be something unpleasant.
very unpleasant. And a very, very nightmarish, like, space in your head, especially like knowing that there's such a vacancy of nothing in there, on top of the unsettledness of like, you know, the buzzing from the fluorescent lights and like the moist like carpet that you're walking on. It's just an unpleasant area altogether. Because if I'm not mistaken, like the carpet that's in this room, like throughout the back rooms, is all like wet. You're literally walking on wet carpet the entire time.
Thank you, JB. Appreciate that. And that dampness, its source, its origin is unknown. Typically speaking, when when you lay down carpet in a foundation or in an institution like this, they use adhesives, they use
Yep.
chemicals in order to make them adhere to the concrete or the paneling or the wood. And the chemicals that they use in order to adhere the carpeting are typically not healthy for you to breathe in. There's a toxicity to it. So you've got either, okay, the floor is damp. That could indicate that this is an unhealthy environment to be in contact with, to even breathe in. So you have that layer of unpleasantness and disturbance. You also have the other potential, which is, well, sure, the floor is wet, but are you familiar with what happens to carpeting or any fabric that is been color guarded and then doused with human blood?
I would say,
The red
doesn't it?
hue,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
the
doesn't it
red,
like oxidize?
yes, the
Yep.
red hue gets effectively suctioned underneath the topmost layer of the carpeting. So it's all damp, and you've no idea what it's damp from. You're not the first person to come through here, and likely won't be the last.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's a creepy thought too, especially if you were to come across it. I didn't think about it like that, but you're right. I mean, given the fact of the monster that was in the first like found footage, what would you like? Do you think it's even like what am I trying to say here? Like identifiable to like what that thing actually is made out of? Is it like a fungi? Is it like
I'm not entirely certain based on just the quick snap footage I was able to see on my phone earlier before I had to take the kiddo to the bus stop and the older boy to daycare. But what I would say is if we are looking at a creature comprised of mold spores, you are contending with a creature that is composed of the stuff that is damp within this environment. And spores are any kind of fungus. Fungi are colony based consciousnesses. They're
mm-hmm.
organisms that they organize themselves by collecting into a kind of colony. A collective creature, a collective mindset like that, how would it possibly be able to stalk its victim without ever putting eyes on it? Simple. If the mold that formed that creature was from the damp layer underneath the carpeting throughout the facility, throughout the
I didn't think
quote
about it
back
like
room,
that.
then its eyes are literally everywhere you step. It knows where you are.
No way.
We also have to then factor in the understanding of biomechanical sensation in colonized group mindset. A
So
hive
like a
mind,
hive mind kind of.
yes, a hive mind can take in sensory input information from wherever it is, including the scent of sweat dripping on the back of your neck, trailing coldly down your spine, thinking, I'm hidden, I'm in a tight space, I'm safe, not realizing the whole time that the very floor under your feet has informed the creeping thing
Welcome
stalking
back,
through
Vinny.
those hallways that it can come get you whenever it wants.
That is insane. I never thought about it like that. Dude, that's like the ultimate like hunting like what am I trying to say? Like that's like the ultimate hunting tactic, but as far as like a like not like an would you consider it like an evolution?
Um, a forced evolution of sorts, because if the back rooms are a non sentient Q space, then this creature, this life form evolved in order to adapt and survive by consuming either the psychokinetic energy of the victims who fall into that
Take care,
space
Miss Luck.
or by physically devouring them. However, if that Q dimensional space is a conscious Q dimensional space, it sets loose this creature by designing it and going through trial and error with each victim that falls into that within its confines, basically stating to itself, I need to figure out how to engineer the best kind of hunter within the environs of these back rooms.
So that makes me wonder though, Because, like, just by, like, looking at it and, like, what it does to, like, people, I mean, then again, I don't know if it's the same entity that's doing it to the people, but, like, the, some of the, like, research teams, like, like, I wouldn't say research, but retrieval teams or mapping teams, they've come across bodies that have been, like, fused to the wall, and they were talking about it being, like, organic material. So maybe is it transforming people into this entity as well?
There's a possibility. You look at something like the Southern Reach novels by Jeff Vandermeer, which I recently finished reading through, and those are the books upon which the film Annihilation was based, or at least the very first book.
Yeah.
That is one of the tangential theories that is posited throughout the second and third novel, is that the Q-dimensional space is attempting to absorb its human victims to better learn how to deal with future incursions of humans into its space. Bobby B, I really quick wanted to address your comment. My
Brandy
thoughts
B?
on Bobby B on the mental stability of those being sent inside said space.
Oh, I didn't see Bobby B. Oh, there it is. My bad.
This is a curious question, and I want to delineate, if possible, and get clarification. It would depend. The thought, the mental stability of the individual in question. If the Q-dimensional space is non-dependent upon the absorption of its victim, I would say it would quickly go from, oh, this is kind of confusing, to I'm fucked. However, if that Q-dimensional space is what is known as an interpolar dependent Q space, then whatever manifests within that space is different for each victim because it's mapped upon their own unique individual psychology and the mapping of their psychological, sociological, and physiological makeup and expectations and limitations. So one could only really project an expectation of the mental state of an individual trapped in the back rooms if they understand beforehand if it is a interdependent state Q space or an independent Q space.
So, do you think the experience would be different for other people?
Again, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
that's why the delineation point is it interdependent or independent?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't know, like, because there was like a group of 4 of the guys that were decked out in like hazmat gear. Yeah, I wonder if they all see the same thing.
It's possible.
Yeah.
And then there's a third possibility, which is a transdependent state Q space. A transdependent Q space would form itself and its hostile inhabitants or defense mechanisms and soldiers
Appreciate the love, Jamie.
by assessing the intrusion into its interior space. When dealing with multiple intrusions, multiple humans, it would potentially shift itself to become an independent Q space, so that it would formulate itself on its own parameters without touching upon the psychology of the intruders, because you've got multiple intrusion organisms, multiple humans, so you can't do each one universally.
So,
sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just trying to show like the footage, like right where they started from, like the point A to, further on, like, because one of the guys gets separated because he hears voices, and then when he looks back at his team and he's yelling at them, they can't hear him, and they just walk past him, and then they disappear. So, right in this clip, like right here.
Going north.
Hold on 1 second.
Guys, can you hear this? Hey guys, can you hear this? Hey!
What's your thoughts?
Perceptual partitioning. In video game programming, what is known as binary partitioning. This was a technique first utilized in the creation of Doom by John Carmack.
I'm aware of Doom.
Yes, the original Doom used
Still play it.
binary space partitioning. What this is when you have two rooms that are butted against each other. When you are present in one room, literally nothing is happening in the next room until a switch is activated that opens a portal of perception from one room to the next. Perceptional Q space partitioning is what we just saw an example of here in the Backrooms video. As soon as this individual member of the team removed himself from the visual perceptional range of his cohorts and removed them from his own perception view, it created a non-visible, non-perceptional barrier, separating him into a separate space within the overall Q space. So he could see them, he could hear them, but perceptionally, because he had removed himself from their collective perceptions, he was gone into a separate area.
That's creepy. That's super creepy.
It's a trap.
Right. That's what I thought. So, do you think like the back rooms itself? Do you think it has sentience? Like it actually thinks on its own?
Quite possibly. This, for me, this video would add into the lore and the mythology from my perspective as a strong argument for the backrooms being an independent Q space, much like Tartarus, the tower in the sixth ring of hell.
Oh God. So would it be fair to say that they're in hell?
Not necessarily. I'm just using a different mythology to kind of correlate the metaphors.
Gotcha.
I read a lot, so.
No. I mean, I definitely enjoy the explanation because, like, in the theories as well, like, definitely adds on to the lore. Like, you definitely form like your own theories and like your own hypothesis with everything that's going on. So, definitely good stuff. Yeah, I would hate to be in their situation.
And don't forget, too, this is hardly the first time that we've seen this sort of mythology creep up. It's even predates Judeo-Christian mythology. We see it first in Greek mythology with the Minotaur's labyrinth. It was originally designed as a holding space for the Minotaur, the bastard child of Zeus, who laid with a woman on Earth amongst the mortals in the form of a bull, thus birthing this horrific sort of hybrid creature. And he designed the labyrinth to hold it. But the labyrinth, in various sources of Greek mythos, it changes itself. To quote, can't remember the name of the professor. I've got the book upstairs on Greek myth and gods, but the layout of the interior of the labyrinth does not change dependent upon who goes in. It changes each time the moment the Minotaur awakens in the center of the labyrinth. So if someone is within the hallways or corridors or gardens of the labyrinth while the Minotaur is asleep, and the Minotaur awakens, the entire labyrinth changes. And sometimes those changes result in the immediate and swift and horrific death of the individual within. Sometimes they're able to survive just long enough to realize they're trapped in a space they cannot get out of, and thus they die of time and exposure.
Mm-hmm. I would look for an applicant that is mentally capable of being comfortable alone, making precise decisions. Plus, if you have someone that has nothing to lose, would be something they should consider. What's your thoughts on that, Byron?
If we look at the back rooms as an independent Q-dimensional space, particularly one that is focused merely on its own survival, continuation, and perhaps its propagation into the minds and into the awareness and consciousness of other human beings, that someone with nothing to lose, say someone with a terminal disease with very little time to live, they would find themselves in that Q-dimensional space without any guardians, without any creatures attacking it. Certainly, auditory or visual cues and tricks could be employed to terrify them, to frighten them, to scare them into reacting in certain specific desired ways, but in such a way that I imagine that that space would make an exit for them to survive and get to, because that individual is they're already terminal. And if we're going based on the supposition that we hinted at before, that we alluded to, that this space is absorbing humans into itself to better learn from them how to protect against incursion, it would likely be able to detect that illness and not absorb it into itself for the possibility that it could introduce into its own space a weakness by taking on that rot.
Right. Yeah, I could see that. Do you think like the back rooms themselves, like, do you think they actually absorb like a sickness like that? Like, I mean, anything that's like cancer. Or...
Again, this is all dependent upon to what degree of organization is the system. If the Q space is organic in nature, if it has
No
a
problem.
purely organic operating system, then yes, it would be able to be affected by absorbing degenerating or diseased cells. However, if that Q-dimensional space is non-organic and is entirely, what's the term I'm looking for? If it is entirely theoretical in its construct, then it wouldn't matter and it wouldn't care. And you send in a terminal volunteer, they're going to be killed and destroyed and absorbed for no other reason than to allow that Q space life form to learn how to manipulate its future creations to give it human-like features to trap or disarm future incursions into its space.
So like it would try to replicate somebody?
Possibly, especially if you send in someone as a volunteer and the equipment that's supposed to feed back information, there's even the slightest hiccup in that hiccup space, because a Q-dimensional space exists outside of the standard dimensions of time and space that we understand, that we know. A blip of a second on equipment or camera feed or audio feed could be stretched to whatever length of time that Q-dimensional space needs to destroy, rend, and absorb that person, and then create a duplicate to be there after the flicker is done.
So, okay, let me see here. Hold up. Because you seen how it grabbed the guy. And it makes me wonder, because it didn't take the camera. I mean, the camera fell and then went back into, like, I guess, like, the sky or whatever. Like, I guess for that, like, shoot, like, area, would that be, like, a portal or something? Like, what would cause you to come out of the sky and drop down to Earth?
Well, think of it like this. The individual who was holding that camera at the beginning of that shot, he was on terra firma when he fell down to go into the back rooms. Typically speaking, in this sort of space,
Good morning, Wayne
the way
Oldham.
you come into that space is the same way you get out of that space.
Yeah.
The only way to fall down from a point under the surface of the ground you'd have to transpolate that location to another empty space much higher up.
Yeah, so like right here, I mean, just by judging by the form of this thing, this kind of looks like a head right here, but you see it grab him, like, and you see the body like contort and twist and whatnot.
See,
So
I didn't see that still frame before, and that is a lot better look.
yeah. But you see it grab him right there.
Right, and if you look carefully, it now appears as though the creature is holding him up overhead on the ledge, on like a lip of floor space that has given out.
Yep.
And the camera is now falling from this location downward.
Which it led me to believe, like, because, like, even from that frame right there, like, where it's grabbing him, there's another video of, like, a team, like, going and mapping the area out, and they find a body. And it made me think, though, because there's a video further down where I believe it's the same creature, but I don't know. But it looks very identical. And in the area of where it's at, it's, like, basically like a molded, like, area. So, given, like, you know, what's happened to this guy right here, and, like, whatever's going on to him. But, like, here's the weird part. Like, when you play it back, watch the body of the creature. You don't see it no more. Like, it kind of, like, it's almost like it's injecting itself into the body. You see it? And, like, the legs disappear for a second.
Right. Almost as if it's whip coiling itself up around to inject itself through whatever orifice is available, mouth, nostril. And again, this may further lend itself to the hypothesis that perhaps it will absorb this individual to present itself as if it were him to another incursion group or victim.
Wouldn't such information be a valuable commodity? Do we have the knowledge of what tests are run while inside? That's a good question.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab a cup of coffee.
All right. Everybody, I might end this live and go back on my channel to do this, but if you guys are watching, I hope you guys would hop on there. I'm probably gonna continue the live on my channel because today I thought me and Mr. Reactions were gonna hop on, but things happen, so I do apologize in advance, everybody. Totally last minute. We were gonna do like an hour live. That's ended up in 2 hours, but I will continue this live if y'all want me to. It'll just be on my channel. So let me know in the chat, everybody. Yep. Because this kind of dived more into like my realm with like Byron and like, you know, the back rooms and games. And I mean, I'm just showing like my side of the world when it comes down to like the channel. But usually like we normally do the Mr. Reactions and Cortex show over here. So yeah, just let me know, everybody. I see 14 people in here. So let me see y'all in here. And hey, Scuba, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. Byron, I think I'm going to continue this show on my channel. So I'm going to probably end this one and then put it back up on my channel. So.
All right, brother.
Yeah, I'll see you on there.
All right.
I'll let you know.
All
right. All right. Much love, everybody. Just, I see Bobby B, Jamie, Scuba. Who else we got in here? Let me get some likes in the chat, everybody. Or not likes, but thumbs up. If you want to see me go live on my channel. Says we're up to 15 people. I know there's more than just Bobby, Jamie, and Scuba in here. So let me know, everybody. Well, either way, I'm going back to my channel. Much love, everybody. I'll see you all there. I'll drop the notification, and yeah, take it easy, guys. I'm out of here. Much love, everybody.